Hey everybody, this is Fix It and Laugh, where I show you how to fix it and you laugh about how easy it was and how much money you just saved. So today I'm going to show you how to, or just give you information, like if you haven't replaced this particular part in your Dodge Ram 1500, it'd probably be a pretty good idea to do that depending on how old it is. Mine's a 2012 and this part just failed not that long ago, which is this I think it's a heater core tube assembly, whatever it's called. If you haven't done it and your vehicle is around 2012 or older, if you haven't done it, it hasn't been done, you should do it, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you why. I just wanted to actually give you an idea of where it's at, and it's right there, that shiny new piece. And I'm gonna go ahead and set up inside, and because all I really need to do out here is just to show you where it's at and what part I'm talking about. So I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back inside where there are no mosquitoes, or very few, only the ones that get in the door when I open it. Okay, so as I showed you outside, this is the pipe that I had just replaced, and see how rusty that is there. I'm sure that wouldn't have been too much longer before it sprung a leak there, but so I started to get, this is the end that goes up inside the thermostat housing, or the water pump. And this is what started leaking. So, you know, one day I get the light comes on or whatever, I go and check the coolant and I see it's leaking. Didn't seem like a very big leak. And obviously this is not a difficult part to replace. Let me make sure. Screen there. Yeah, so it's not a difficult part to replace. Unless you wait too long to replace it like I did. But I didn't know, so yeah, this started leaking, so I bought another one. No big deal. I figured honestly it'd be a 5-minute job, and it turned into quite a bit longer than that. I don't know exactly how long. I'm not going to get into that, but basically what happens is this piece used to be attached right here. Okay, it got so rusted out. Right there. So what happens is when they manufacture this part, they roll this so there's a little divot for the O-ring to set into. So the O-ring technically used to go right there. As you can see, it doesn't anymore. But yeah, so that's how it used to look, and then it got rusted so bad that it actually started leaking past the O-ring and down. So like I said, I assumed it was going to be a 5-minute job, and it turned into a lot longer than that because this piece got stuck up inside the thermostat housing, or the water pump housing. And it took me a little while to figure it out, but I just ended up taking the thermostat out. So once you take the thermostat out, you can actually get back, you can actually get access to this piece that's stuck up inside of it, and lightly tap just enough to get this piece out. And it took me a little while because I was trying to be careful. I didn't want to scar up the inside of the aluminum. So once I put the new piece back in with the new O-ring, I didn't want it to leak, you know. So basically, I forget, it was not an expensive part, but I ended up having to do the thermostat because it was so old, which is not a big deal, you know. Oh no, I have a new thermostat. So yeah, I just want to inform people of this, to save yourself the headache, because if you wait too long, this piece is going to break off up inside the housing. And if you don't know how to do this type of stuff and you take it somewhere, I guarantee you they are going to charge you an arm and a leg. Don't take your vehicle to the dealer unless you have to. I know some people don't have a choice. They're not mechanically inclined. But, I mean, honestly, I think this piece was like $30, 30 bucks maybe. If I would have taken it somewhere, and they would have had to taken this out, and it took them an hour or two, whatever. I have no idea how long it would have taken them. But they're going to charge you, what, $100 or more an hour. So it could have potentially cost me, $200 just to replace this little pipe. And it's held on by a 10 millimeter bolt, and then it's got a hose right here with the clamp on it. And if I hadn't have waited so long, this would have been a 5-minute job. I would have popped out, and popped the new one in, put the 10 millimeter bolt with the hose and everything, and you're done. But I just, like I said, I want to do this video for the people that to save people money and headache. So there it is. If you haven't replaced this part, listen to me right now. Dodge Ram 1500. It's probably a lot of vehicles have this type of setup to where it comes out. This is basically comes out the water pump housing and goes to the heater core. This is one of the hoses that go to it. But save yourself time and money, and do it yourself. Fix it and laugh.